right, so let's Google today's date. I just want to make sure people understand what day we're dealing with here. And if you can see that on the computer, sorry, we're doing a puzzle for the new year. 6,000 pieces, something I just love to do. We're in Röninge, which is Sweden. Let me see if I can zoom in there. And today is Thursday, the 2nd of January, 2025. So, good morning and welcome back to X-Carbovore. And thank you for joining the 180-day challenge. This is day 2 of the 180-day CarnivoreKipp challenge. That's what we're going to call it because he's the one that I got the idea from. And I thought, why not dedicate this challenge to CarnivoreKipp? It's a lot of fun when you do things together. I don't know. They say if you put, a couple of pages of paper together, you could still rip them in half. But if you put a whole stack, one of those whole leaflets you put into the printer machine, you can't rip that apart. So I really feel that if we do things together, if we stand together, we can make it together. Nothing can break us as long as we're working together in unity and in uniform. Listen, I really have a lot to talk to you about, but let's talk more about that on the inside. All right, gang, this again is episode 2 of our carnivore journey for 2025. And I'm really ready to do this thing. I'm fired up. I'm so excited. Many of you have joined our channel. I'm really excited about that. We're doing a big push in the Philippines as well. My sister's kind of helping me with some things in the US. In Sweden, I don't know that I have some of my son's friends who are really, really excited about the carnivore and what they've been watching from this channel. I'm going to be doing a talk on my medication, my blood pressure medication tomorrow. My medication is called losartan. And we're just going to talk. I won't go into deep detail because what I'm finding is a lot of people won't stay around and listen to all the intricate details about the medication, but I'm going to talk to you about what it does and what Carnivore does, because the medication, me taking the pills, was causing an effect of lowering my blood pressure. Well, Carnivore actually lowers my blood pressure in a very similar way. And that's what I want to talk to you about tomorrow. Today, I just want to encourage you to keep hanging in there with me. And I want to thank you for supporting me because it's very, very important that I know you're checking me out, you're checking on me, and you're keeping me accountable. It's kind of fun time to do. So with that said, let's jump into our numbers for today. And I'm surprised a little bit, but not surprised in some other ways. Our first number of my reporting for this wonderful second day of our 180-day challenge is my blood pressure. Now, many of you know that I am a grade 3 hypertensive, and I normally take a medication called losartan. Since May, I've not been taking any medication, and my blood pressure's been better. It has been better, but I've been off of my carnivore for a while. So as we get back into it, I expected my blood pressure to be up high. And yesterday it was a type 2 or stage 2 hypertensive. Today, I'm going to imagine it's going to be about the same. And I'm not disappointed. I'm not upset about it. I'm not worried about it. I know that it's going to get better. Right now, it's 155 over 97. Yesterday, I think it was 156 over 98. So it's going down, but it's minuscule. It doesn't matter. It will go down in the future. Next, let's look at my ketones. My ketones, normally, I like to keep them above 2. But It's not above 2, and I know it's not. It's not because I've cheated. It's because we're just getting back into walking the carnivore life, and it takes a while for us to get to where we need to go. Right now, my ketones are 0.1. 0.1. So no change from yesterday, which is a little disappointing because I expected, I figure around 2 to 3 days, my ketones levels start going up. 3 days especially, but this is day 2. I expected more to have happened by now. But I can't say anything. 0.1 is what it is, and we won't get discouraged by it. That's why I take multiple parameters. I don't just look at one thing. I look at multiple things. Let's look at my glucose next. Glucose really is a teller, because if you've had carbs, your glucose level is going to go up somehow, some way. Right now, my glucose, normally I like to keep it below 5, but it stays 5 point something, and that's okay. But if it's below 5, I know that in the end, my GKI is going to be good. My glucose ketone index is going to be well. But we'll see. Right now, my glucose is running at 5.1. 5.1, I can't complain. I like to keep it 5 and below. 5.1. Who's crying? I'm happy. So, and that also tells you that I didn't break yesterday and I haven't cheated, because even though my ketones haven't changed, my glucose has decreased. It was 5.7 yesterday. It's 5.1 today. And my GKI, therefore, is 51. Now, my GKI, I prefer it to be at 3 or below, and because that's the therapeutic level for me, for my tumors. They're benign, but my tumors are there, and that's a therapeutic level for those to be healed. Many of my tumors have decreased during this period of time. So my least important, my least special parameter is my weight. And as you can see, 93.8 is my weight, which is not bad. Not great, but not bad. I've lost 0.5 from yesterday. So those are our numbers for today. And I expect that they're going to be better tomorrow. So check in with me there so that we can see you, and you can testify to some of these things that are happening. Listen, Carnivore is a great tool in many ways, not just for weight. That's why weight is the least important thing for me, but sometimes for others, it's the most important thing. All right, so that's a short video for today. Just an update so that you guys know that we're still here, still starting strong, and that's what's important, that we all stick together and do this thing together. I believe that we're going to have a successful 2025, and we're going to start by having a very strong half of the year with CarnivoreKipp. Don't forget, check him out. Give this brother some support. He has a great story to tell, a great family life from what I could see on YouTube, and he's inspired me. So if he inspires me, I think he'll also inspire you to do great things. Stay with this carnivore thing, man. It's lovely. It's lovely. So listen, if you enjoy the content that I'm producing here and you're not ashamed, hit the like button. Subscribe. Let me know that you see what I'm going through. Help a brother out. Let me know that you're with me. I'd love to see you, and I really, really enjoy interacting with you. In my mind, I'm speaking and you're speaking back. I really appreciate that. Listen, tell a friend that there's a guy like me doing a thing like this. I hope to see you tomorrow. Until then, God bless.